We've got an action-packed edition of Live Picks for you this week. Does Spider-Man No Way Home live up to the hype? And guess what? Live Christmas concerts are back as well this year. But first, we are nearing the end of the year, and that means lots and lots of weddings. And this year, destination proposals right here in Singapore have also become a trend. Let's find out more. We have travel correspondent Clara Locke. Now, she is here to tell us why couples are looking for unique places to pop the question. Why so, Clara?
I think when people look for a place to propose, they want to find something that's meaningful to them and to their journey as a couple thus far. So previously, people used to go abroad because maybe, there's a fairy tale kind of setting that one half of the couple dreams of. But now that most people are still not back to mass traveling yet, they're looking for interesting ways to do this in Singapore. And so one couple has a really sweet story. For instance, they propose at After Dark Room. And this is a photo studio where you go in and sit for a portrait. And then you get to go into the dark room and watch your photo being developed in front of your eyes. So that's pretty special in itself. But what the girl didn't know was that the guy had arranged with a photo studio so that after they sat for a portrait, she went into the dark room and she thought they were going to see their own photo appear. But instead, the photo studio swapped out the photo, and what she saw was a picture of the guy holding a sign that said, "Will you marry me?" And this was really sweet because for them, film photography was a big part of their journey as a couple, especially when they were in university, and he was the one who taught her how to develop photos, and they went around snapping photos, and that was just a special memory they share. And so I think when people look for ways to propose in Singapore, they're trying to find these unique little moments to show that, this is something special to us, and this is something that will be the first step in the next chapter of our lives together.
Thank you, Clara. Travel correspondent Clara Locke. And just in time for the holidays, another action-packed Marvel blockbuster is out in the cinemas right now. Film correspondent John Lui is here to share with us more on it. John, does Spider-Man No Way Home live up to the hype? No spoilers, or at least try to, avoid the spoilers for us.
Okay, no spoilers. There was a lot of hype, I think mainly because this was much anticipated. It's coming out during the Christmas season, and it's the last Marvel movie of the year. And it's a film that sort of meets your expectations if you're a fan. But if you're not watching Disney Plus, if you're not watching Loki, if you're not watching the other stuff, Marvel related stuff maybe on Netflix, you might be looking around you and going, why are people so excited? But it does take care of the fans very much. A bit too much in my opinion. I don't mind fan service. Fan service has a function, has a purpose. But that's got to be balanced with opening a new chapter, fresh storytelling. And I felt it didn't really do anything for me as far as opening new chapters, telling a fresh story. It was just a trip down memory lane. Hey, do you remember this person? Do you remember that person? It was 2 hours of that. But I can accept that a lot of people do like it, and the people in the cinema that I was in seem to be having fun.
Phew, fortunately, no spoilers from John, and that was film correspondent John Lui. Last but not least, live Christmas concerts are back this year, and there are some really good ones to look out for. Music correspondent Dino Abdul Hadi is here to tell us more. Dino, tell us, what are the local musicians up to for this Christmas?
Yes, like you mentioned, so Christmas concerts are back this year. And I don't just mean online as live stream shows like most of them were last year in 2020. So in the next 1 week or so, there will be at least 3 Christmas concerts that you can buy tickets to and attend and watch the musicians and singers perform live right in front of you. And first up, we have jazz veteran Jeremy Montero. He will stage his normally annual Jazzy Christmas concert at the Esplanade Concert Hall this Saturday on December 18th. So he didn't have the concert last year, so it's a welcome return. And overall, this will be his 15th Jazzy Christmas concert in 19 years. So he's been doing this for a while. And yeah, when I asked him about the show, he tells me that he has gathered together what he considers to be some key members of the Singapore jazz family who will be up on stage with him. And this includes veteran singers like Jacinta, as well as new singers, rising names such as Sarah Chu and Siti Nur Iman. And the second concert is a show by singer-composer Dick Lee. We all know Dick. And he will put on his first Christmas concerts in 2 decades. And this will take place at the Marina Bay Sands Theatre on December 22 and 23. I asked him about the concert as well, and he says that it will be a traditional Christmas show of everyone's favorite Christmas songs with some fun interpretations. He will have a big band and some wonderful guest performers. He's not going to say who they are. I think it's going to be a surprise for those people who are going there. And finally, the third concert, it's happening on Christmas Day itself, December 25th. And again, Jacinta, who's also performing at Jeremy's concert. This time, it will be just her and her fellow singer Robert Fernando. And their show takes place, as mentioned, on Christmas Day itself at the Esplanade Recital Studio. And she says that the show will comprise all the favorite Christmas tunes. They'll be jazzed up. She feels that it's a very personal show for her. She says that it's a tribute to her friends who are breaking with tradition. So instead of spending Christmas night with their families, they're coming down to the Esplanade to watch the concert.
Thank you for your recommendations, Dino. That was music correspondent Dino Abdul Hadi. And here's a great one for music fans by Dino. There is a Singaporean connection in Snoop Dogg's new album, The Algorithm. Read all about it in the Straits Times live section and at str.sg/live.